YouTubers. Today I'm going to talk about connecting to heaven and earth and the benefits of doing that. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to take a few deep breaths. Your belly goes out. So now I'm nice and relaxed. Then I'm going to go into my feet, and in the bottom of your feet, in the middle, I'm going to envision roots growing out of my soul chakras. So the roots come out big and strong and healthy, and just picture them any way that your imagination can take you. Have them go down into the earth, down and down and deeper until you get into the crystalline cave of Mother Gaia. Once you get into the crystalline cave, envision a crystal. I like to envision the Herkimer diamond or a quartz crystal because it's big and it shoots out in big little towers, and it's big and beautiful. And I like to curl my roots all around it. And if you're doing this meditation with other people, which you're going to see me do this with my friends Missy and Casey, we're going to entwine our roots into each other so that their energy and my energy are going to merge. And when you do that, it's amazing the things that come out, because we all have different gifts. Missy's gift is healing. I have some healing as well. And I have clairvoyance and claircognizance are my strongest clairs. Missy has other clairs that are stronger. Casey has light language, and those are even stronger. So when we merge our claircognizant, our clairvoyance with Missy's magical healing powers and Casey's light language, it becomes quite magical. So now we're going to bring those roots back up, and that energy is going to come with us. And that energy is going to come back up into our legs, into our feet, into the shins, into your knees, up through your thighs. And you're going to feel this warm, tingly going up through. And you're going to have that go into your Earth Star chakra, which is right below your tailbone, right below your spinal column. And it is brown. So envision a brown chakra. And chakras are this way. They're not this way, okay? They're this way. And they're wheels. So imagine them going in a clockwise direction, unless you want to go into the past, and then it's a counterclockwise direction. But for this exercise, we're going to have them go in a clockwise direction, which is the present or the future. We're going to be in the present at this moment. So you bring those up into your Earth Star chakra and envision your chakra. And if you see any spots on it or anything like that, you can go in and you can work on that. You have some kind of karma from Earth that you need to clear up, and we can talk about how you do that afterwards. So now you're going to go up into your root chakra, which is red. And this is where your foundation, this is your foundation of your beliefs, your core beliefs, and it connects, your root chakra connects you to your earth chakra, which connects you to earth. So now you're in your root chakra. Now you're in your root chakra, and you want to go up to oh, I know what, I paused, because in your root chakra is where you hold all your false beliefs as well, all your fear, all your anxiety, your depression. That's where that's going to reside. So if you've been experiencing those things, the I'm not enoughs and everything like that, that is where you're going to go, and you're going to examine your root chakra. If your clairvoyance isn't open yet and you are unable to see it, you can actually take your hands and rub it. Imagine yourself rubbing your chakra. Where does it feel dark? Where does it feel like it might have a tear? Where does it feel that it needs to be repaired? then you'll know what kind of condition that your chakra is in. As you move past your root chakra, you're now in your sacral chakra. Your sacral chakra is your divinity. This is your piece of God. This is your divine space. And if you've been here since the first Earth incarnation, we had 3 Earth experiments. The first 2 failed, and the third is what we're in right now. And we are geared for success. So when you are in your sacral chakra, if you feel that there's a seed in there, then you know that you were here in the first Earth experiment. And that seed is laying dormant. You can activate that seed through this meditation that I have, this one and the meditation where you become one with the great I am. In the meditation where you come one with the great I am, you will move that seed from your sacral chakra up through your solar plexus and into your heart chakra. And in your heart chakra, when you become one with the great I am, you're going to activate that seed. And I will tell you what happens when we get to the heart chakra. Excuse me. So now we're in the solar plexus chakra, and that chakra is yellow. And that chakra has all your creativity, your artistic, your procrastination. Maybe you get some ideas, but you procrastinate on them because there is some dark spots on your solar plexus chakra. So if you're a big procrastinator like I used to be, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So you can go in and do the same thing, feel your chakra, or close your eye and open your third eye and look at your chakra, or maybe you're getting the knowing. Maybe you're getting a knowing that your chakra needs a little work. Or maybe you're hearing something and that hearing center is right above your ears. And it's going to be all tingly. This is going to be tingle, 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 and get all warm. Or maybe right above your ear, you have some really intense ringing. You do not have tinnitus. You probably have a message. And the more that you pay attention to those messages, the more messages will come through. And we can talk about that after. So after you go up through your solar plexus chakra, you're going to go into your heart chakra. And this is where your love resides, where you feel, well, all your feelings of love and your false feelings, because if you're empathetic, you're going to pick up other people's feelings, and you're not even going to know that they're other people's feelings. You're going to think that they're your feelings when they're actually your mother's feelings or your father's feelings or your brother's feelings. So that's another thing that we were going to talk about afterwards. So then after you get up after your heart chakra, you go to your throat chakra, and your throat chakra is where you're going to speak your truth. And if you're not speaking your truth and you're hiding in your little hidey hole like I used to, then you're not telling anybody, hey, I know something. Hey, I hear something. Hey, I see something. Hey, I am feeling something out of my empathetic center. Nope, you're not going to tell anybody that because your throat chakra is not developed. Then you're going to go up into your third eye chakra, which is right here, and it is indigo. And this is where you can flip a switch and say, I would like to be able to see visions. And then we're going to talk about that after we do the meditation on how you can activate your third eye. So that's where that is. And then claircognizant is right at the top of your head. And as I said earlier, it's going to start to tingle and get warm. And you're just going to feel like, I know something, but do I really know that? Yes, you do. And the more that you pay attention and don't scoff it off or don't say, no, that's too magical, I can't know that, then and listen to the instructions. Maybe the instructions are as simple as go for a walk. And on the walk, you run into somebody and they give you some information that doesn't seem all that important. But then you go home and you think about it, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait a minute, I can use this to do blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you realize that's why you needed to go for the walk. It can be that simple. Almost everything that the angels, archangels, and God are telling you is simple. We just don't think it's simple. We humans love to complicate everything. But the truth is that it's simple. And once you realize that this is simple, then you realize, wait a minute, that is already happening for me. I'm already seeing things. I'm already hearing things. I'm already knowing things, but I just didn't take it for what it was. I just didn't believe it. And the more that you believe and the more that you act on these things, the more that they'll come to you, because they realize, okay, they're paying attention now. They're paying attention. We can get more messages. And when I first started getting messages, I was like, angels, can you just slap me in the face with it? Because I'm just not getting it. I'm not getting it. And this was after me shutting my gifts off for years. And I can tell you this story because it's quite funny. So I have a cat named Jack, and he likes to just knock everything off when I'm not paying attention to him. So everything off my bedside table, everything off my table, in my art room, everything off of the dresser, everything off the table. Doesn't matter what it is. So one day I was using these sequins in my painting, and I had done the painting. The painting was beautiful, and I had all these sequins, and I had them in little boxes. So, you know, red was separated from blue, separated from yellow, blah, 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 all the way through. So I am picking through and putting the sequins where I want them in my painting. And I had another box on top of this dresser that I have in front that has shelving in it so that I can put all my supplies in it. And on the very top of that dresser, I had another case of sequins that were even prettier. So that was the next stage, because you put the sequins on and then you put epoxy and then you let the epoxy dry and then you put the next sequins. Anyways, it came out gorgeous. But this is what happened. Jack's up there doing his thing, knocking stuff over. And I saw the case of sequins up there, and I wasn't worried about it because it was closed. And I had asked the angels the day before, could you please just put it in my face? Because if you're giving me signals and signs and stuff, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. And could you just put it in my face? Like, boom, in my face. So they did. So they had Jack knock those sequins off. It smacks me in the head and falls on the floor. When I looked down at the floor, it spelt God. God. It said God. I'm like, oh my God. God is trying to talk to me. I need to pay attention. So that's what I'm talking about. If you ask them to smack you in the face with it, they will literally smack you in the face with it. So don't worry if you're not getting it. If you tell them, I'm just not getting it, I know you're giving me messages, but I'm not getting it, ask them to smack you in the face with it. They will, and they'll enjoy it. And so will you. Okay, so after you've gone to your crown chakra, then the next chakra is your soul star chakra, and that is pink, and I think it's about 3 feet off your head. And then that connects your crown to your soul. And then from your soul, there are 3 Christ chakras. So that connects you to the Christ chakras, and the Christ chakras connect you to heaven, earth, universe. What did I say, earth? Heaven, universe, source, God, however you want to call it. Now you are connected. Now you're connected. So you're going to connect all the way up. You see this hand motion that I'm making? It's an important hand motion, because when you're in a stressful situation and you're spinning out because it's stressful and you're spinning out and you realize, I'm spinning out. You can do this. And that's what I do. And it's a signal to the angels and to the universe that you want help, that you need help right now. You need information coming in. You need their love energy coming in to calm you down. And you just take a few, like 3 breaths and go like this, and they're going to come in and they're going to calm you down. You're going to feel that love wave. That's what I'm talking about. When I say love wave, they put this love through you, and it's tingly and it's warm, and it goes through you like that. It goes right straight down your column, because your column goes out 6 feet in all directions. That's why when people walk too close to you, you feel invaded. That's because they're in your aura. So if you imagine your chakras spinning out 6 feet in all directions, and these spinning out in 6 feet all directions, then that's going to come down and completely encase you, and you're going to feel really warm. Right now I'm feeling really warm. I'm feeling the tingles, because the angels know that I want that. That's what I want. I want them to bring that into me. And then I'm sending that out to you because they told me I'm a projector. So one of my special gifts, one of my superpowers is I can project this out to you. And that's why I call it big love waves. It's a big love wave coming into me. I'm passing that big love wave out to you. And that's what I'm talking about. So when I say let's connect our roots into Mother Gaia, we're connecting our roots into Mother Gaia's crystalline cave. And then we're bringing that up, all the way up, and then all the way back down, and all the way up, and all the way back down. And that you're going to feel the electricity. You're going to feel the energy. There's energy all through you. And you have meridians all through your body. So you have chakras all through your body. I think there's 108 of them, but I'm not 100%, so don't, dun me if I'm wrong on that. But I think there is 108 of them. And when you bring that through you, it's going to go through your column, through your spinal column, and down through your legs and into Mother Gaia, and then back up through you. But it's also going to go down into your arms and down into all the bits and pieces. Every nook and corner of your body is going to get energized with this love energy from Source. And once you get that love energy from Source, then you're going to feel just really lit up. You are going to feel your light. And once you get used to feeling that light and feeling that love and feeling the intensity of that light and that love, you're going to expand. And the more that you expand, the more you know, the more you see, the more you hear, the more connected you are to heaven and earth. And when you can connect yourself and be that bridge between heaven and earth, then you are going to expand to the point where you're actually projecting that light out. And you actually have a glow about you. People that can see auras know people that are connecting to heaven and earth because they can see that light. They can see your light projecting off of you. And that's what they need us to do so that we can go into 4D. The majority of us can go into 4D. And when we're in 4D, then we can go into 5D. Right now, we're going into 4D and we're getting all this information. And we're learning all these things. And then when you go into 5D, you may only be there for a few minutes at a time, maybe a few seconds at a time. And that's when you feel like you can manifest anything, you can make anything happen. And that's because our thoughts matter. So if you think moment by moment, thought by thought, good thoughts, loving thoughts, light thoughts, think of positive compassion. You don't have to push yourself away from the chaos and the things that are happening. Instead, project your love and light out to the people that are going through the chaos, that are going through the hurricanes, that are going through the earthquakes, that are going through the fires. Those people need our love and light. And when you connect to heaven and earth and you expand, you can send that energy that you have produced from heaven and earth. You can send that to them. You can send that to them. And then while they're in the chaos and they're in the disaster that's happening, you can help them feel the love. And when they feel the love, they can have a thought of, I need to go here because that town isn't going to be underwater. I need to go over there because that town isn't going to get hit by the hurricane. You will give them the ability to be able to help themselves. So it's really important that we help and hold the light and love for the people that aren't connecting, because there's more of them than there are of us. But the more that we send that love and light to the people that aren't connecting, the more that they're going to feel that love and light energy. And the more they feel that light and love energy, the closer you get them to their awakening and their connecting. And the more of us that connect, the more that we ascend the planet. And then the more that love and light that we send onto the planet, the less karma Mother Gaia has to shed. Right now, we're having all these things happen because we've polluted the earth. And because of that, it has caused Mother Gaia to have karma. She now has karma. All these wars and all these things that we've done, she is shedding that off. She is processing her karma. And when we take our love and our light, and we send it out in a big love wave. This is why I'm teaching you this. The big love wave, you send it out to your house, to your street, to your yard, I mean, to your town, to your city, to your state, and then go through each state or each country and send your love wave. I usually stop, like if I go to, when I'm in Arkansas, I stop in Arkansas and I give love to my son and his wife and my grandchildren. And it's just a beautiful moment for me just to take a little pause and give that love to them. And I stop in every state because I have a lot of family in the States. But because my ex-husband was in the military, I also have loved ones that are in Germany and other places in Europe. And I send that to them. And now I belong to a group where they're all over the world. I know somebody that lives in Malaysia. I know somebody that lives in Hong Kong. I send them love. I'm like, woohoo, we're in Japan, we're in Hong Kong, we're in Malaysia. Let's give some love to so-and-so. And you can do that too. And then when you're done with the earth, then you're going to send that love around the earth and give that love to multi-generational, multi-dimensional, multi-reality. Because remember, there's no such thing as time. Everything's happening at once on all dimensions, all realities, and all generations. So you want to send it all the way around and then shoot it out into the universe. And that helps them too, because everything that happens on the earth affects the universe. So that is what we're going to do. And I think that I have covered everything. Oh, yes. So when you do become one with the great I am and expand your heart chakra, what's going to happen is your heart is going to open up into 3 chambers. I'm giving you 4. Well, there's 4 colors. That's why. So there's still green, and now there's blue, pink, and gold. So your heart's going to expand into 3 chambers. And I'll tell you why this is important. When Jesus first came to me, and he likes to be called Yeshua, by the way. When Yeshua first came to me, I cried. I couldn't stop crying. I was just a bawling mess. Well, when you're crying like that, you can't get the message because you're too busy crying. And so I asked him, can you please help me to expand and be able to handle all this love energy you're giving me? And so he gave me the ability to be able to, when he comes to visit me, I don't cry anymore. I can get his message. I can feel his love, but I'm not going to cry unless, he brings up something that makes me cry, which he does sometimes. But most of the time, he comes in and we have fun together. Now he kids around with me and we can laugh. He makes jokes. And let me tell you, Jesus is good with jokes. He is really good. He is really good at bringing out joy. And now when I see him, I feel more joy than I do sadness or regret or the pain of seeing him crucified or any of those things that we have in our mind. And it's so much better because I can feel how much he loves me, but I can also feel how much joy we can have together. So that is why it's important to expand your heart out into the 3 chambers. And let me just look at my notes real quick to make sure I said everything. Okay, I think I did. I think I've got everything. So now we're going to do the meditation. So you're going to take a few deep breaths in. Oh, and put on some vibrational music. I haven't done it, so I'll probably get a commercial, so I'm not going to do it. But put some vibrational music on and raise your vibration. If you need to, start at 432 and go to 528 and then to 666, 777, 888, 963. Do whatever it is that you need to do to get your vibration high. I'm already up there because I've been doing some channeling today and reading for people. So I'm still riding that high from my readings this morning. So I don't need to put the vibrational music on because I'm already there. So I'm hoping that when you're around somebody that's vibration is high, you're going to match their vibration or you're going to leave the room. So that's a cool thing that you're going to learn that's the other thing I wanted to talk about and I almost forgot. So when you're around people that are very negative or depressed or anxiety, whatever, you will raise their vibration up and they'll feel good around you. And so they'll be attracted to you. It'll be like a magnet. You're like a magnet for them. But if they cannot raise their vibration up and reach your vibration, then you're going to repel them. So people that choose negative, violence, hatred more than they choose love and light, you're going to repel these people. They're not going to want to cause you any harm or anything. They're just not going to want to be around you. So they're going to go their way and you're going to go your way. And so eventually, by the end of they're telling me by the end of 2016, 2012, we started this journey and we were here. And at the end of 2016, we're going to be here. So the people that are in your life that cause you a lot of pain and suffering, they're just not going to be in your life anymore. They're going to, just not be there. Or you're going to think they died and they didn't. They're just they're on a different timeline than you are now. So that's what's going to happen is you're going to go this way and they're going to go this way. And so that's why you have certain YouTube things pop up on your because of the algorithm, the other things that you choose. So if you're choosing to see ascension, enlightenment things, then you're going to see me and you're going to run across my video. So, but if you're not going to run across my video. It's not going to come into your purview. It's not going to be in your little YouTube thing. So let's get to it. Let's do a few deep breaths in. Let's run our roots down into Mother Gaia, going through the soil, going deeper and deeper and deeper into the ground. We see our crystal, whatever crystal you want, you can have that crystal. And I'm going to wrap my roots around the crystal. And I'm just going to go in and out and around the crystal, absorbing the love energy from the crystal. It's this big, beautiful crystal. It's shooting up. It's 6, 7, 11 feet tall. Let's say it's 11 feet tall. Oh, and it's so beautiful. And it's just giving me so much love. And I'm giving so much love to it because it's so beautiful. And then I'm going to bring that love energy up into my feet and up into my shins. And I can feel the warm tinglies going up over my knees and up my thighs and into my pelvis and up through my spine, up through my earth, up into my root chakra, up into my sacral chakra, into my solar plexus chakra, into my heart chakra, into my throat chakra, into my third eye chakra, into my crown chakra, into my soul star chakra, into the 3 Christ chakras. And now I am connected into heaven. And we're going to bring that energy down from heaven. All that wonderful, warmth, love is coming down through the Christ chakras, into the soul star chakra, into my crown chakra, washing down across my face, right through my third eye, into my throat. It's like honey. It's so beautiful and loving and kind and compassionate. It's going into my heart. It's expanding my heart out. It's expanding my heart out. I can now accept more love energy. I can accept that people can love me. I can accept that I'm lovable. I can give love and it's freely given. It's freely accepted. And then I'm going to go into my solar plexus chakra. And I'm going to feel the love in my solar plexus chakra. And I'm no longer going to procrastinate about this project that I've been wanting to do. I'm excited to start it. I'm going to start that project. I'm going into my sacral chakra, and I know that I am divinity. I know that I am loved. I know that I'm unique. I know I have gifts. I know I have a purpose. I'm going into my root chakra, and I feel connected to earth. I can feel connected to the earth chakra. I'm shedding everything that does not serve me, all the beliefs and all the things that do not serve me. I'm shedding them, and I'm only keeping the things that I know serve me and make me have a strong foundation, and I'm connecting it to earth, the earth chakra, and I'm connecting to all the lives that I've had on this earth and all the things that I've learned, and I'm connecting into all of that, and I'm going back down into the beautiful crystal in the middle, in the crystalline cave, and I'm wrapping myself back around that gorgeous crystal, and I'm bringing that energy back up through my feet, back up through my shins, back over my knees, back over my thighs, back up through my pelvis, back up through my midsection, through my earth root, so sacral, solar plexus, through my heart. Oh, my heart has been expanded and I can accept more love. Now more love is in my heart chakra. I'm going up through my chakra. I can speak my truth. I can speak who I really am. And I know that this is the truth of me, and I'm allowed to speak my truth. I'm treasured for speaking my truth. I'm treasured for giving the love that I'm giving out of my mouth. I'm just going up into my third eye chakra. I'm flipping a switch and I'm opening up my vision. I'm seeing visions. I'm seeing colors. I'm seeing energy. I'm seeing love. I'm seeing park benches. I'm seeing birds and trees. I'm going up into my crown chakra and I'm knowing that I'm loved, and I feel the tinglies in the crown of my head, and I know that I'm loved, and I know that my love is accepted, and I know I can project love out into the world. And I'm going up and I'm connecting back into heaven, and I'm immersing myself in that love from heaven. And I'm just bringing it back down and back up and back down and back up and back down and back up and back down and back up. And I'm all tingly and I'm all tingly, and I want to bring it down into my hands, and I'm going to put it in my hands. And now I have two golden balls in my hands, two golden balls that I can play with like a slinky. I can mold it into whatever I want to mold it into. I can throw it against the wall and bounce it. I can do whatever I want with it. And I want to send this love out to you. I want to send it out to you in a big love wave. I'm just going to send it out to you in this big, gorgeous love wave. And I have my heart chakra opened up, and all the pink and the green and the gold and the blue is coming at you, along with this big golden ball of love wave. And it's coming right at you. And it's flowing all over you, and you're feeling nice and warm and tingly, like a nice warm blanket is wrapped around you. You have a nice warm blanket and a nice cup of tea or a nice cup of cocoa or a nice cup of coffee, whatever it is that you like to have. And you're just sitting there and you're feeling completely loved and completely good, and everything in the world is okay, and everything's going to be okay, because you know that you're a divine loving being, and that the divinity of God loves you. He loves you just as much as he loves everyone else, and you are very special to him. You're very, very special. You're so special, and you're big and beautiful, and you're much bigger on the other side than you are here. And our human mind can't even compete with the complexities and the intricacies of what you actually are, and how big and beautiful you are, and how much magic you can actually produce, and how much love you can actually love. And you are now feeling that love, and you're feeling that magic, and you're not feeling small anymore. You're feeling big and expansive. You're as big as the universe, and you realize for the first time in your life that you are amazing. You're phenomenal. You're magnificent. And you can give that love to every single person that you come in contact with, any way that you come in contact with them. And I am now sending you another big love wave, and I hope that it's washing over you and washing over you and washing over you, repairing your chakras, repairing your aura, repairing your everyday to day way that you deal with life. And know that you can connect into God, and you can connect into Mother Gaia anytime that you want to. And I am sending you all the love and peace that I have in me. And I'm going to cry now because they've given me so much love to give to you guys. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.